contest. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in here on Chucker TV. We got a couple fans in the house as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is game number 2 of the Silver Queen Invitational, a new trophy here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. We're live here on field number 1. That is McClure River Ranch, field number 1. Got the two teams out there. Santa Rita, they are wearing the white jerseys today, and Quiet on Z, they're wearing the blue. We've got the two mounted officials out there, Gaston Dorniak and Dale Schwetz. Going to keep these players in line. So just a couple of seconds here. We're going to get these players over here to center field to get lined up here on our mounted officials and get this match underway. We saw a round robin match earlier this morning, and this is going to be just a straight 6-chucker match. The finals, of course, of this Silver Queen Invitational will take place right here on Sunday, so be sure to tune back in for that. So just waiting on the last of our players to make their way out and join us at center field for the bowl-in. Go through some quick player intros for you here. Quiet on Z, we've got Alicia Seidler, Gussie Bush, Torito Ruiz, and Alejandro Novillo Estrada. And I do believe that is how they are lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. On the other side of things, we've got Santa Rita. They're wearing the white jerseys today. For the team in white, we have Alejandra Foster, Paquito De Narvaez, Horacio Hegi, and Nacho Novillo Estrada. Not 100% on how those guys are lining up, but I'll get it figured out here before we get underway. Nacho looks like he's got the 4 on his back. And, I love it when that happens. I love it when they line up the way that it's written down on the sheet. So, we've got all of our players just about ready to get underway here for this game number 2, the Silver Queen Invitational. So, Quiet on Z wearing the blue jerseys. Alicia Seidler, Gussie Bush, Torito Ruiz, and Alejandro Novillo Estrada. Santa Rita wearing the white, Alejandra Foster, Paquito De Narvaez, Horacio Hegi, and Nacho Novillo Estrada. That's how they're lined up. We've got the two mounted officials out there, and we are ready to go when you guys are on the field. So here we go. We got Gussie coming over here to join the players in the lineup. And we're going to get this one underway. We're going to play 6 chuckers. And the winner will go on to the finals right here on Sunday afternoon. So it looks like we're about ready to get underway. Umpires lined up here with the players, looking for a clean and proper lineup. And here we go. That ball's on the ground. We're off and working here. What's going to happen here? Looking like Nacho Novillo Estrada and Alejandro Novillo Estrada, pair of brothers, come together here. Nacho for Santa Rita sends this one down towards the goal mouth. Nacho Novillo, his shot comes up just a little bit short of the goal, and brother Alejandro going to take that one out of there for Quiet on Z. Sends a pass down here for Gussie Bush. Gussie going to send this one up the field here. This is Alicia Seidler. Alicia having a little trouble with the bouncing ball. Horacio Hegi coming in with a little back shot here. Horacio sets up a play for Paquito De Narvaez. We saw his father play in the round robin match earlier this morning. Very happy to have Paquito and Paco here this weekend. Horacio sends a pass back up there to Paquito. Paquito De Narvaez playing the number 2 position, sends it out to the left-hand side, trying to get back on it. And a little help from the pony there, sends this one over to the goal mouth, but Torito Ruiz going to come here through with Quiet on Z and steal the ball back. Torito Ruiz gets a little underneath that ball, pops it up in the air. Now gets a hold of it, hits it about a foot off the deck, working his way down. He's got Horacio Hegi coming in to apply a little bit of pressure here, keeping a closer watch on him. Toro unleashes the pass down there towards the goal. What's going to happen here? Torito Ruiz, his ball still on the playing field, but it's up a little bit short of that goal mouth. Coming up with the ball now is going to be Horacio Hegi. Hagi passes over here to Nacho Novillo. Novillo Estrada sends this one right back up here for Horacio. Hagi working down the field here, trying to keep this one under control. They send this one down. Looking like it's going to be Gussie Bush to come in here for Quiet on Z. Gussie maintains possession here. Paquito de Narvaez coming in, though, with the steal. Paquito gets a hold of the ball. Now he's working his way down towards the goal mouth, wanting to get a point on the board here. Paquito miscues, leaves that ball behind. Coming in now is going to be Alejandro Novillo Estrada for Quiet on Z. Alejandro sends a shot over here, looking to set up a play for Alicia. Alicia Seidler drops in, picks up the ball, working her way down and around. She's got Toro Ruiz coming in behind to help out if the need arises. Alicia keeping this ball moving downfield, having a little trouble with the ball, leaves it behind. Here comes Nacho Novillo Estrada here for Santa Rita. Nacho Novillo gets the ball turned back, facing the right direction now. Nacho winds up, takes a shot down the field. He's got Paquito de Narvaez out in front here, trying to get a hold of the ball. Unable to get there, though, as Alejandro Novillo Estrada for Quiet on Z going to come through here and steal the play back. Alejandro Novillo Estrada sends a pass out here, looking for Gussie Bush. Gussie gets underneath that ball, pops it up in the air. Now it's going to be Nacho Novillo to come away with the play for Santa Rita. Nacho Novillo Estrada flips the ball back here for Paquito de Narvaez. Paquito looking around, checking his surroundings. He's got Torito Ruiz coming in to apply some pressure. Paquito doing a nice job here, keeping this ball under control. Paquito miscues, leaves it behind here, flips it back to Horacio Hagi, his number 3. Horacio Hagi now with possession. Winds up, takes a shot, trying to get it all the way down here. He's got Alejandra Foster there with the alley-oop play. Nicely done there by Horacio with the assist, but Alejandra Foster going to get the final touch on that one. Put a point on the board here. Just under 2.5 minutes left to play as we make our way back to center field. And, of course, we're going to switch direction to play as we do after every goal is scored so that neither team gets a wind, sun, or field advantage. So, teams assemble here at center field. Line up on umpire Gaston. And a quick whistle here. And with the clock stopped, 1 minute, 58 seconds, we're going to go ahead and take this time for a courtesy change. We see one player taking advantage of that. He's going to run over, hop on a fresh mount. And as soon as he gets back to the lineup, we'll go ahead and get this ball back on the ground. So, Paquito making his way back out here to the bowl end. Going to get this ball put back on the ground here. Just under 2 minutes remain here in Chucker number 1 as we line up on our mounted officials. All right, here we go. Ball put back on the ground. We're off and working once again. Alejandra Foster got a hold of that ball momentarily. Now it's going to be Gussie Bush. Gussie Bush loses the handle there. Paquito de Narvaez coming in on the action now. Paquito de Narvaez on a breakaway out in front here, in front of the pack. Working his way down the field here. Paquito going to slow things down, wants to make sure he gets all of that ball. He's going to send that one right on in, putting a point on the board there for Santa Rita. Gets another point there. 2-0 now the score as we head back to center field for another bowl in here on our mounted officials. So back here at center field, teams assemble. Line up on our mounted officials. Ready to get this one put back on the ground. There we are. Ball put back on the ground. Here we go. Paquito out of the bowling. Paquito de Narvaez picks up the play. Working his way down. Trying to keep this one under control. Drops it back behind here for his number 3. That is Horacio Hagi. Hagi now sends this one further up the pack. Looking to get a hold of the number 4. That is Nacho Novillo. Nacho. Novicio Estrada sends this one down. Alejandro tries to save it, but it's going to go over the back line wide of the goal. There is the 30-second warning horn. Ball off of the playing field, lining up for a knock-in there. So that's all we got, folks, for Chucker number 1. We'll be right back here after a short break. And we'll start things off here at Chucker number 2 with a knock-in on our Glenwood goal.
I am Nick Weaver. I am the co-founder and COO of Blue Delta Gene Co. I've probably measured over 30,000 butts, 7 feet tall and 7 feet wide. Doesn't matter. It is fun making people happy. When you make a garment that fits, that's one thing. When you make a garment fit and look good, that's another thing. And we are very good at the latter. We have grown our company by taking care of people. We have grown by making jeans that fit. There are some things that will never change. Where it's made, how it's made, and who's making them. Every jean is one of one. But now we can get you measured from anywhere in the world. We have rolled out a virtual tailor system, blown away with the technology. It's unbelievable how accurate it is. It's a quick, easy, touchless way so we can get the measurements to make you a pair of damn good jeans.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, Clear River Ranch Field number 1. This is game number 2 here in the Silver Queen Invitational. We've got the players making their way back out here onto the playing surface, ready to get this one back underway. We're going to start things off here in Chucker number 2 with a knock-in down on our Glenwood goal. Man, as soon as we get everyone into position, we'll get this one back underway. Players getting into position, the field crew exiting the field. So, players getting into position here. And umpires call play. Hold on. Okay, so we have attack time out here. Alejandro Novicio Estrada being a fantastic teammate and helping out here. So as soon as we get everyone back in the saddle, we'll get this one underway. It's better to stop and fix that piece of equipment before we start than have to pause the game. So good thing that was noticed before the knock-in. All right. So it looks like everyone in the saddle, about ready to get this one underway. As umpire call play, and here we go. Alejandro Novicio Estrada going to bring this one into the playing surface. Here we go. Alejandro fires a shot off to the right-hand side, trying to find Gussie Bush, but look at that. It's going to be picked off now by Horacio Hagee. Horacio sends a shot down, looking to get a hold of one of his teammates coming in on the action. Nacho Figueres. He played the last game. That's Nacho Novicio Estrada. Sends a pass down here, looking to get a hold of Paquito de Narvaez. Paquito comes up a little bit short of him, and it's going to be picked off now. Fighting for possession. This ball going to be sent out. Where's this one going to end up? Picked off now by Nacho Estrada. Nacho. Now it's going to be picked off here by Torito Ruiz. Toro fires a big shot down the field. He's got Alicia Seidler on the move out in front. Alicia drops in on the line here, picks up the ball, having a little trouble with that ball. Then she's followed up here by Gussie Bush. Gussie feeds that one right back up there to Alicia. Alicia, nicely done. She gets a hold of it that time. And gonna send that one right on in. Nicely done there. Alicia Seidler had a little bit of trouble picking up that play on the first attempt, but Gussie Bush in the perfect position there to pick up the broken play, feed it right back up there to Alicia, who drops it between the uprights. So back to center field we go for another bowl in here on our mounted officials. And, of course, we switch directions of play as we do after every goal is scored. So with about 4.5 minutes left to play, 2-1 on the board. That ball put on the ground. Here we go, off and working once again. Who's going to get there? Paquito De Narvaez gets a hold of the ball first out of the bowling. Paquito De Narvaez sends this one up there, trying to pass a teammate, but couple players come together. Here we have a whistle on the play, stopping the action with 4 minutes and 8 seconds. All right, so penalty number 4 is the call, or is the result of the whistle on the field. So penalty number 4 coming. So penalty number 4 here, 60 yards to a defended goal. Nacho Navijo Estrada here to do the honors. Nacho. Estrada winds up one time, sends it down, and it's going to go off to the left-hand side. Bad luck on that. We're going to have a knock-in here coming here from the team in the darker jerseys. That is Quiet on Z. Alejandro Navijo Estrada back there behind the ball, taps this one back into play. Alejandro. Navijo Estrada winds up, punches a shot down here. He's got Gussie Bush on the move. Gussie comes in, picks up the play, working his way down the field here. Gussie Bush miscues on that, leaves it behind. Coming in on the action now is going to be Paquito De Narvaez. Paquito comes together. Gussie coming in as well. And here we go. Umpires tell him to clear. He does, and Paquito comes away with the ball. Paquito De Narvaez passes up here to Nacho Navijo Estrada. Nacho with a deep angled neck shot here, trying to get this one worked down to the goal, and unable to find it. It's going to be picked off, taken out of there now by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Alejandro with possession now in the back of the pack. Alejandro Navijo Estrada keeping this one to himself, working his way down the far sideboards. Now he's going to unleash a big bomb down the field. He's got players in motion up there. What's going to happen? It's going to be picked off here. Gussie Bush. Gussie Bush takes a shot from there. Sends it down. And that is going to be a goal. Nicely done there by Gussie Bush. I love to see it. I love to see when these players take those long shots like that. He had a clear path to the goal and decided to take the shot, and it pays off. And here we are lined up back here at center field, ready to get this one back on the ground. Umpires looking for a clean and proper lineup here. And there we go. Ball's back on the ground, coming out of there with it. Alejandra Foster got a touch on it, but it's going to be picked up now by Torito Ruiz. Toro Ruiz with possession. Shoots this one out in front. He's got Gussie Bush on the move. Gussie, he's hot. He just scored. Down on the other end of the field, looking to do so again here. Gussie Bush. Gussie Bush. And Gussie going to find the high mark one more time. And he's going to break the tie, take the lead here. So, Gussie Bush, 2 back-to-back goals there for Quiet on Z as we head back to center field for another bowl-in on our mounted officials. Lined up here on umpire Gaston Dorniak. Dorniak puts the ball back on the ground here. We're off and working once again. It's going to be picked off here left behind Gussie Bush. Gussie Bush going to fire a shot down here. No one quite there to receive it as Nacho Navijo Estrada going to come through for Santa Rita. Nacho sends this one across field over here to the sideboards where he has Horacio Heggie coming in, picking up the play. Horacio Heggie loses the play now to Gussie Bush. Gussie now with possession here on the sideboards. Gussie Bush thinks about what he's going to do. Gussie Bush keeping this one under control, trying to keep it under control, and a couple players come together. Whistle sounds, stopping the action. Here with 49 seconds left to play. Let's see what the play is. 1 meeting 2. Spot hit will go in favor of Quiet on Z. So, Alejandro Navijo Estrada winds up, fires a shot down the field here. He's got Gussie Bush out there. Gussie can't quite find it. As Nacho Navijo Estrada going to get a hold of that ball, and coming away with the play now is going to be Horacio Heggie. Heggie with possession here, working his way down the sideboards. Horacio. There's the 30-second warning horn, less than 30 to play out here. Horacio tries to feed this one over there to Alejandra Foster. Comes up just a little bit short of her as Toro Ruiz going to come through here for Quiet on Z. Toro. No one there to receive his pass. Is picked off now by Nacho Navijo Estrada. Estrada now punches this one downfield. He's got Paquito de Narvaez on a fast pony. They're fighting against the clock now. What's going to happen? Paquito gets a hold of the ball. Paquito. And the whistle sounds. Let's see what our umpires have to say about that one. Okay, so that goal did the ball across the plane of the goal mouth before the double horn. So that goal does count. Ties this up here, 3 goals apiece. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got for Chucker number 2. We'll be right back after this short break with the start of Chucker number 3 at center field.
There's something about when you get up early, prep the plane, and you take off, and you get that first light of day, and the air is crystal smooth. You can see forever. You have to have the right aircraft for the right flight with the right crew up front. Only NetJets can do this. The flight dissolves into the background. It should just be the here and now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club on McClure River Ranch, field number 1. If you're just joining us here, this is game number 2 of the Silver Queen Invitational. We saw game number 1, which is a round-robin match earlier this morning. And now we're into game number 2. We're going to see the finals of this match on Sunday, right here on field number 1. And it looks like we're just about ready to get underway. Just waiting on our field crew to exit the field. I want to give a shout out to the field crew. You guys do a fantastic job not only keeping these fields looking beautiful, but keeping the fields safe as well. So all right, so the last of our field crew exiting the field. Now, here we go. Ball's on the ground. We are underway. As This ball picked off here. That was Alejandra Foster send this one forward. And Alicia going to disrupt that play. Foster, though, tries to get back on the ball. They override. Now it's going to be Toro Ruiz. Torito gets a hold of this ball. Toro working his way around, or across the field, rather. Now coming in, Alejandro Navijo Estrada going to disrupt that play just a little bit and allow for Toro to get back on the play. Torito Ruiz, he's got players downfield. He's got Alejandro Navijo Estrada on the move down here. Comes together with Paquito de Narvaez. Paquito disrupts that play, and now it's going to be Nacho Navijo Estrada to come through here for Santa Rita. Nacho sends a pass over here for Alejandra Foster. Foster drops in on the line, picks up the play, working her way down the field here, keeping this one moving. Alejandra doing a nice job so far. Goes for a centering shot here, fighting with the bouncing ball, but she's able to recover momentarily. Alejandra Foster still has possession here, trying to get this one worked back towards that goal mouth. Alejandra Foster, has she hit it a little too far? No, she's able to get back to it, and oh man, that ball comes off of the goalpost and stolen out of there now by Torito Ruiz. Toro trying to work his way down here, sends this one up the field. He's got Alicia Seidler here. Seidler slows down and collects that ball. Seidler working her way down the field here, trying to keep this one under control. Doing a fantastic job so far. Goes for a centering shot. Not quite where she wanted to place that one, as Nacho Navijo going to come in and pick up the play. Nacho Navijo Estrada here for Santa Rita. Nacho Navijo Estrada winds up, punches a shot down the field, trying to feed it up there to one of his teammates, but it's going to be picked off now by Torito Ruiz. Toro Ruiz here for Quiet on Z. Toro winds up, takes the shot. What a beautiful approach shot. Goes off to the left-hand side, though. And it's still a live ball, still on the playing surface. And look at that. It's going to be picked off here by Nacho Navijo Estrada. Over there on the far side of the field, sends this one up the field. He's got Horacio Heggie on the move. Horacio Heggie working his way down the field. He's got Alejandro Navijo Estrada coming in to apply some pressure. Heggie now unleashes a big bomb down towards the goal mouth. Will it go? It's got the distance. Oh, man. That ball trickled over that end line just wide of that goal. So we're going to have a knock-in. And a whistle does sound. 3:25 on the clock. We're all tied up, 3 goals apiece. And we got our courtesy change here for chucker number 3. So I'll give these players, I think there's only one of them electing to change. Let this player run and hop on a fresh mount, and as soon as he gets back, we'll get this one back underway. All right, so Alejandro making his way back out here, ready to get this one back underway. Here we go with the knock-in. Umpire calls play. Here we go. Ball back in. Alejandro Navijo Estrada winds up, punches the shot down here. He's got a couple players in motion downfield. It's going to be Alicia Seidler jumping in on the line, trying to pick it up. Fighting with the bouncing ball a little bit there. Leaves it behind. Coming in now is going to be Paquito de Narvaez. Paquito de Narvaez with possession. Gets his ball turned back facing the right direction. Keeping this one under control. Paquito passes over to Nacho Navijo. Nacho Navijo Estrada fires a shot down into the pack of players. Here comes Paquito de Narvaez. Picks up the ball, trying to muscle his way through this pack of players fighting with Torito. Now it's going to be taken out of there by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada, his pass over here for Gussie Bush. Gussie Bush working his way down the field. He's got Alicia Seidler on the move downfield. He unleashes a big shot down here. Alicia going to drop in here on the line. Alicia Seidler. Seidler having a little trouble with that bouncy ball. Gussie Bush in the cleanup position here. Gussie going to take the shot, but it's going to go just a little bit wide to the left-hand side. Bad luck on that one. We're going to have a knock-in coming here for the team in the white jerseys, Santa Rita. And we got a quick whistle on the field. 2:10 on the clock. Paquito picking up a piece of debris. And now we're going to go ahead and get this one back underway. Here we go. Umpire calls play. Nacho Navijo back there behind the ball. Nacho Navijo Estrada sends this one back into the playing surface. Intercepted, though, by Toro Ruiz. Torito gets a hold of that ball. Toro Nicely done there. Beautiful play. Torito Ruiz saw an opportunity, and he seized it, and it pays off. So puts another point on the board, breaks the tie, takes the lead. 4-3 now the score. Just under 2 minutes remain here in Chukker number 3. Coming back here to center field. We line up on our mounted officials. About a minute and a half remaining here in the first half of this match. As we line up here at center field, they put that ball back on the ground. Here we go, fighting for possession. It's going to be Nacho Navijo. Estrada fires a shot down here. He's got Horacio Heggie on the move here. Horacio slows things down. Bad luck comes off the pony of Toro. Now Paquito de Narvaez in possession. Paquito going to put a point on the board here. Ties us back up. 4 goals apiece. Just about 1 minute remaining here in Chukker number 3 as we head back to center field to line up on our mounted officials once again. So coming back to center field. Little bit of time remains here before we have our 30-second warning horn. And that ball put back on the ground here. Here comes the horn. Less than 30 seconds to play out. Horacio Heggie with possession here. Sends this one downfield. He's got Alejandra Foster out in front here. Foster drops in on the line. Alejandra picks up the play, trying to center this one up towards the goal mouth. Alejandra Foster. Can she get back under control? She does. Fighting with the bouncing ball. Alejandra Foster. And Foster going to find the high mark there. And put a point on the board to end us off here in Chukker number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got for the first half. We'll be right back after a short break here once these players return on Fresh Ponies.
As far as Barnes go, it's 10 points.
The weather, the scenic views are unbelievable. To be up here in the mountains in this weather, I don't think you have many choices nicer than this.
feel like we have some really competitive polo up here. It's friendly competitive polo.
The place is amazing. Good polo fields, good players, good horses, so it's a good experience. It's really good.
The club, they have empanadas there. They have Argentine-style barbecue.
I'm in love of this place. The club is really nice. The people is really good.
At least what I can see is that it's an amazing place to be playing polo with the family and with good friends, enjoying, and the weather is great. I can't complain at all.
There's so much to do up here, and people are great, and there's some of the best polo in the country up there.
I think this is the place to play polo in the summer.
It's as good as it gets for summer polo.
This may be my new home.
And as soon as our child is old enough, she's going to be in their polo school.
You just want to be a horse in that barn.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. This, of course, is the Silver Queen Invitational, game number 2. We saw game number 1 earlier today, and now here we are halfway through game number 2. For those of you who are just joining us out here on Chucker TV, we've got the two teams out there in white jerseys. We got Santa Rita. They line up with Alejandra Foster, Paquito de Narvaez, Horacio Heggie, and Nacho Navijo Estrada. On the other side of things, wearing the blue jerseys, we've got Quiet on Z, Alicia Seidler, Gussie Bush, Torito Ruiz, and Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Those are the two teams, and of course our two mounted officials out there, Gaston Dorniak and Dale Schwetz. We got the two teams out there ready to get underway here for Chucker number 4. It start off the second half. Players assembled here at center field, waiting on the last one to get into position. This is Gussie Bush joining the lineup here at center. And here we go. Ball is on the ground. We're off in working. Where's this one going to go? Paquito de Narvaez going to pick up the play out of the bowling. Paquito de Narvaez with possession here, working his way down and around. Ooh, bad luck there. Paquito overrides, miscues, leaves that ball behind. Coming in to pick up the loose ball play is Toro Ruiz. Toro. Fighting hard with Paquito here, coming in to apply some pressure. Toro going to drop this one back behind for his number 4, Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada working his way down the field here, trying to get around Horacio Heggie. Heggie, though, steals the ball away, flips it over to Paquito de Narvaez. De Narvaez now. Paquito keeping this one moving, working his way down the field here. Paquito de Narvaez doing a fantastic job out here. Very happy to have this young man back with us for this week. Here we have Paquito comes together. Gussie Bush keeping a close watch on him. Paquito miscues, leaves it behind. Horacio Heggie going to feed this ball right back up. Horacio going to try and pick up his own shot there. Unable to do so as Alejandro Navijo Estrada going to back this one out of danger, setting up Toro Ruiz. Toro sends this one down. He's got Gussie Busch on the move. Gussie working his way down the field here. He's working this one off to the left-hand side. He's got a cut shot to goal coming here. Gussie Busch. Look at that cut shot. Gussie Busch. I could not tell if that one went in or not. Regardless, it was a beautiful shot. It's going to go just a little bit wide. He put a little bit too much on it. Going to go wide to the right-hand side. What a nice shot, though. So here we come for the knock-in. Down here. Nacho Navijo Estrada for Santa Rita. Going to put this one back on the playing surface. Nacho. Navijo Estrada sends a pass off to the right-hand side. He's got Paquito de Narvaez coming in to pick up the play. Paquito comes together there with Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Look at that. That ball's going to stay in the playing field. Paquito trying to keep control. Unable to find that ball on the sideboards. Coming up with the play now is going to be Torito Ruiz. Toro Ruiz. He's got Alejandro Foster coming in to disrupt him, but he maintains possession. Toro going to fire a shot down. He's got Gussie Busch downfield. Unable to get to that ball, though, as Horacio Heggie going to come through, pick it up for Santa Rita. Horacio working his way down the field here. He's got Paquito downfield. He also has Alejandro Foster in position as well. And look at that. It's going to be picked off. Stolen out of there by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada and Paquito, they come together. And the whistle sounds, stopping the clock. So right-of-way violation is the call on the field. All right. So we do have our courtesy change, this whistle happening right about halfway through this chukker. So we're going to let these players, if they would like, to hop on a fresh mount. And as soon as we get everyone back out there, we'll go ahead and resume the action with this penalty number 4. Umpire calls play. Toro Ruiz going to do the honors here on this penalty number 4 attempt. 60 yards to a defended goal. Toro winds up, shoots that one high in the air, out of the reach of everybody, and puts a point on the board here for Quiet on Z. So here we go back to center field. Back to center field we go. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in chukker number 4 as we line up here on our mounted officials. And allow Toro to get back here to the lineup. And here we go. Ball put back on the ground. Fighting for possession here. Alejandro Foster going to get the first touch on it. Foster disrupts that play just enough to allow for Horacio Heggie to come through. Nicely done there by Santa Rita. Here we have Horacio working his way deep into the corner here. No one there to receive that pass as it's going to be backed out of there by Gussie Busch. Gussie, his pass over here to the sideboards. Paquito coming in to disrupt that play. Unable to do so. Gussie maintains possession. Gussie Busch, now he's going to miscue, leave it behind. Coming up with the ball now is going to be Horacio Heggie. Heggie with possession now, trying to keep this one under control. Deep down here, first one on the ball is going to be Alejandro Foster. Foster picks up the play. Alejandro Foster, one more tap, and that's going to go right on in. Alejandro Foster picks up another goal here. I believe that's her second on the day. So we're going to head back over here to center field once again and switch directions to play on our mounted officials. All tied up, 5 goals apiece here. Just under a minute and a half remaining in chukker number 4 as we line up on our mounted officials. Coming back here at center field, umpires looking for a clean and proper lineup. We want the blue team on one side and the white team on the other of that center stripe. Coming up with the ball, skirts out of the back of the pack of players, picked up now by Paquito de Narvaez. Paquito sends a pass up here, looking to get a hold of himself. He's going to follow it up his own self. And he's going to lose the handle on that one, though, to Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada passes back here to Torito Ruiz. Toro working his way down the field here, having a little trouble with the bouncing ball. Toro unable to get back on that play as Horacio Heggie going to come through. Horacio Heggie fires a shot down here towards the sideboards, but Toro going to get there first. Toro Ruiz going to drop this one down, looking for one of his teammates. Paquito Dinnervine made an attempt on that ball. There is the warning horn. Less than 30 seconds to play out here as this ball sent further down the field. Paquito going to disrupt that play, send it back here, looking to get a hold of one of his teammates. But coming in with the play now is going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada with the pump fake back shot there. He's going to get a hold of this one, looking around, checking his surroundings. He's going to unleash and send a shot down towards the goal. Look at that. No, Paquito said, not today. Going to grab a hold of that one. Send it back out, comes off the defender's pony. And there is the double horn. That's all we got, folks, for Chukker number 4. We'll be right back after a short break with the start of Chukker number 5.
White Claw Hard Seltzer, a wave of refreshment. Crafted using our unique Brew Pure process. Made pure. Nothing tastes like White Claw Hard Seltzer.
An active lifestyle means you never stop moving. That's why only Theragun devices are designed to release your body's deepest muscle tension, so you can do the things you love. Land that pose, hit that final rep, taste success, and do it all over again. You only have one body. Make it a TheraBody.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club on McClure River Ranch, field number 1. This is, of course, game number 2 here in the Silver Queen Invitational. The two teams out there, Quiet on Z wearing the dark jerseys, Santa Rita wearing the light. Score on the board is 6-5, Santa Rita on top. As we line up here, we played all the way down to the double horn to end Chukker number 4, so we're gonna start things off here in Chukker number 5 with a bowl-in from the center to the boards. As soon as we have everyone into position and the umpires see a clean and proper lineup, they'll go ahead and release that ball. Looks like we have everyone there lined up. And here we go. That ball on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Paquito Dinnervine. Paquito winds up, punches a shot out in front here. Going to elect to follow it up himself here. Can't quite find the handle on that ball. Leaves it behind, but he's got his number 4. That is Nacho Navijo Estrada coming down the line here, picking up the play. Nacho having a little trouble with that ball as well as Toro Ruiz. Going to back that one out of danger here, setting up a play for Alejandro Navijo Estrada for Quiet on Z. Alejandro now Hegi, Horacio Hegi coming through down the line, picks up the play, feeds it up there to Paquito de Narvaez. Paquito working this one down, trying to keep control here. He's got Alejandro Novillo keeping a close watch on him. And now Paquito with possession here, sends this one down, trying to get a hold of one of his teammates, but it's going to be Toro Ruiz for Quiet on Z to get a hold of that ball. Toro with a pass over here, setting up Alicia Seidler. Seidler got a hold of it momentarily there, but can't quite keep possession. As Nacho Novillo going to get a hold of that ball, flip it back to Paquito. Paquito fighting for possession here, maintains this ball. Look at that. This kid can sure play some polo, but bad luck on that one. Going to come off a defender's pony, picked off now by Alejandro Novillo Estrada. Fires a shot down. He's got Alicia Seidler on the move here. Nacho and Alejandro come together here, and that play disrupted just a little bit. Hagi now in on the action. His pass intercepted, though, by Gussie Bush. Bush having a little trouble with that ball. Now it's going to be Torito Ruiz to come in here for Quiet on Z. Toro and Paquito, they come together. Toro Ruiz trying to unleash a shot down here. Now it's going to be Horacio Hagi to pick up the loose ball play. Horacio and Gussie come together. Spin around. Now it's going to be picked off by Gussie. Bush gets a hold of that ball, sends it down, comes off the pony of Nacho Estrada. Novillo Estrada here with the play. Nacho gets a hold of the ball now. He's got players in motion downfield. He unleashes a big pass down here, trying to get a hold of one of his teammates. Coming in, though, is going to be Toro Ruiz. Torito Ruiz working this one around. Coming up with a loose ball play, though, is Alejandro Foster. Foster, can't you maintain possession here? Alejandro doing a nice job, flips it over to Paquito de Narvaez. Paquito feeds this one right back up the field. He's got time to get there, tries to get back a hold of that ball. Got a slight touch on it, but not where he wanted it to go, as Gussie Bush going to come in here and steal the ball away for Quiet on Z. Gussie Bush feeds this one down. Nacho Novillo gets a hold of the ball momentarily, setting up a play here for his number 3. That is Horacio Hagi, but he's going to get his pocket pick there by Alejandro Novillo Estrada. Alejandro Novillo Estrada working his way down all by himself out here. He's got brother Nacho coming in to keep a watch on him. Alejandro Novillo Estrada, can he get it to the goal mouth? Leaves it behind there, right on the doorstep, and Alicia Seidler going to get the credit for that one. Nicely done there, Alejandro with the assist, but we don't keep track of assists here. We keep track of who scores goals, and that goal came off the mallet of Alicia Seidler. So we got a whistle on the field here. This is going to be our courtesy change here for Chucker number 5. We've got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to play. So we blow the whistle, let the players run and hop on a fresh mount if they would like. And now back here at center field, waiting on that player to get back here. We'll get this one back on the ground here. We're all tied up, 6 goals apiece. All tied up. Once again, this has been a very back and forth game. They tie it, and then one team will take the lead, then they tie it up, and then the other team will take the lead. Very evenly matched teams out there. Always something we like to see. So coming out of the bowl in here, Gussie Bush got a touch on it, but it's going to be picked up there by Paquito de Narvaez. De Narvaez, his pass intercepted now by Alejandro Novillo Estrada. Ale. Fires this one down. Comes off the pony of Alejandro Foster. Foster now picks up the loose ball play, working her way down here, keeping this one moving. Picks up the ball, keeping this one moving all the way downfield. Bad luck there, comes off at a funny angle, but look at that, she's able to recover. Nicely done there by Alejandro Foster. Foster trying to get another point on the board here. Foster takes the shot, but it's going to go just a little bit wide. Bad luck on that one, but you know what? I loved the effort there. She muscled her way through, maintained possession all the way down to the end line. Just goes off at a little bit of a wrong angle down there. Goes wide. Here we have a knock-in. Alejandro Novillo Estrada sends this one into play with a big pass up the field here, looking for Toro Ruiz. Toro having trouble with the bouncing ball. That one's going to be left behind. Here comes Alicia Seidler. Seidler picks up the ball, also having a little bit of trouble with the bounce there. And now coming in on the loose ball play is going to be Horacio Hagi. Hagi gets the ball turned back, facing the right direction now, keeping this one moving downfield, following up his own shot. Now he unleashes a big bomb downfield. Out in front here, he's got a couple players on the move. But look at that. Alejandro Navijo Estrada going to grab a hold of that one and send it across field. And Gussie Bush going to pick up the play here on the sideboards. Gussie Bush. Gussie. Keeping this one moving. He's got some targets downfield. Gussie Bush sends a little pass here right to the mallet of Toro Ruiz. Torito with possession now, keeping this one under control. Toro going to fire a shot here out in front for Alicia Seidler. She just scored down on the other end, looking to get another point added to the board here. Alicia can't keep that one moving. Having a little trouble with that bouncing ball. Where's this one going to go? It's going to go over the back line and wide of the goal. So we're going to have a knock-in down there. There is the 30-second horn. That's all we got, folks, for chucker number 5. That ball still off the playing surface. So here we go. We got one more chucker left to play. We're going to go ahead and let these players hop on a fresh mount and go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back in it with our 6th and final chucker. Stay tuned.
The world's best polo in your pocket. Chucker TV, the only app you'll need to watch polo.
The world's best polo in your pocket.
Chucker TV, the only app you'll ever need to watch polo.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club on McClure River Ranch Field number 1. This is game number 2 here of the Silver Queen Invitational. We got our 6th and final chucker of regulation time set to begin. We're all tied up here, 6 goals apiece. Man. Just waiting on our field crew to exit the field and our final player to get into position here. Here he comes, and there they go. So, going to get this one underway here with a knock-in. The 30-second horn went just before the knock-in was able to occur here at the end of chucker number 5. So that's how we're going to start things off. Umpire calls play. Here comes Nacho Navijo Estrada with the ball. Nacho sends this ball back into the playing surface. Here we go. Nacho sends this one up the field. He's got Horacio Heggie there on the move. Heggie picks up the ball. No one downfield to pick up the pass. It's going to be picked up there by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada, his pass over here, looking to get a hold of Gussie Bush. Gussie and Horacio come together. Horacio gets the better of him. Sends a pass up here for Paquito de Narvaez. Paquito de Narvaez sends this one up the field here. He's got Nacho on the move, but Toro Ruiz is going to come through and pick up the play for Quiet on Z. Torito Ruiz still has possession here. Toro keeping this one under control, working his way down the field. And now it's going to be picked up there by Nacho Novijo Estrada. Estrada, his pass over here. Gussie Bush going to intercept here for Quiet on Z. Gussie Bush having a little trouble with that bouncing ball as Paquito de Narvaez going to come through and pick up the play. Paquito comes together there with Alejandro Novijo Estrada. And Paquito gives Alejandro the slip, picks up the ball, avoids the hook there, but can't make contact with the ball. It's going to be picked off now by Gussie Bush here for Quiet on Z. Gussie sends this one over to Alejandro Novijo Estrada. Can't quite get back on that ball. It's going to be picked up now by Horacio Heggie. Little pump fake there. Horacio avoids the hook from Gussie Bush. Horacio sends this one down. A little bit of a broken play. Horacio gets back on the ball. And he's going to send that one just a little bit wide. So we're going to have another knock-in here. Coming up here with the ball, Alejandro Novijo Estrada sends this one back into play here on the knock-in. Alejandro Novijo Estrada. Ale winds up, fires a shot downfield. He's got Toro Ruiz on the ball here. Toro picks up the play, takes this one deep into the corner. Torito Ruiz takes a deep angled shot here towards the goal. Still a live ball, still on the playing surface. Now it's going to trickle over the back line wide. So we're going to have another knock-in here coming off of our Aspen goal. And the whistle sounds. Stopping the clock here, 3 minutes, 32 seconds. We've got our final courtesy change of the match here. So we see at least one player taking advantage of the courtesy change. As soon as he gets back out there, we'll get this one back underway here with this and knock-in. All right, Alejandro. Making his way back out here onto the playing surface, so we're going to get this one back underway. Umpires call play. Here we go. Nacho Novijo Estrada here to bring this one back into play. And here we go. Ball brought back into play with a big shot down the field out in front. First one on the ball is going to be Alejandra Foster. Foster picks up the ball, working her way down the field here, keeping this one under control. Gets a little bit too ahead of that ball, unable to pick it up on the bounce. And now it's going to be picked up now by Alejandro Novijo Estrada. Alejandro. And look at that. Alejandra Foster coming through here, disrupting that play. Trying to set up a shot here for Paquito de Narvaez. And Paquito unable to make contact with that ball. Coming up with the play is Alejandro Novijo Estrada. Sends this one down, trying to keep this one under control. And the whistle does sound, stopping the action. So we do have a quick timeout here. So, quick injury timeout here. The player got tagged with the ball. He's all right, though. And we're going to get this one back underway. All right, so here we have the ball bowled into play. This is what we like to call a fair play bowling. That team did have possession, so go ahead and let them have it back. Here we go. Paquito de Narvaez with possession now. Paquito Denarvai working his way down and around here. Leaves that one behind. Not where he wanted to leave that one as Toro Ruiz coming through. Picks up the play. Torito. Toro. Torito Ruiz keeping this one moving downfield. Toro doing a nice job here. Tries to flip it back here to one of his teammates, but it's going to be Paquito Denarvai to come through and pick up the loose ball play. Paquito Denarvai gets this one turned back, facing the right direction now. Goes to the near side here. Comes together with Toro Ruiz. Toro and Paquito come together once again. Coming in now is going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Alejandro fires a big bomb down the field. Out in front, he's got Gussie Bush on the move. Gussie can't make contact. Toro Ruiz going to find it, though. And Toro Ruiz going to put a point on the board, breaking the tie. 7-6 now the score. As we head back to center field for another bowl in here on our mounted officials. Coming back here to center field, lining up on our mounted official, Mr. Dale Schwetz. And ball back into play. Here we go. Toro going to pick up the play. Torito Ruiz, look at that. Sends it down along the ground. Paquito chasing it down, trying to get a hold of it, but to no avail. That ball's going to travel right on in. So Toro going to get another point on the board here and extend their lead to 2. And here we go back to center field. We do play out the final 30 seconds here in this chucker. There is the 30-second warning horn. Less than 30 to play out. We will play out the final 30 seconds, seeing as this is the final chucker of regulation. And here we go. Nacho Navijo Estrada going to get a hold of the ball. Nacho. Novijo still with possession here. Trying to get one more point on the board here before the end of this match. Can he find the mark here? And was that good? I think it was. So. All right, so yes, confirmed there by the mounted officials. That goal was good. Final score, 8-7. So we've got the finals set for Sunday. So be sure to tune in here on Chucker TV on Sunday. We've got lots of polo action to be had here on Sunday. And you can check out the Aspen Valley Polo website. If you go to the schedule page, you might need to refresh it. Sometimes it doesn't like to show up right away, but if you hit refresh, you'll be able to see all of the games. We're going to get all of Sunday's matches put onto that schedule here this afternoon. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Cale Newman on behalf of everyone here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club and Chucker TV. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you on the next broadcast.